yesterday, early in the AM, 2:30, had a lot of actually responded to that. Quite subtly as well. Because Vancouver Canucks Twitter, they went out there and posted this image before yesterday. Demko and Myers with a smiley face attached on top. Yeah, I've never seen as many Demko and Myers pictures as I did today. The admin should change the profile picture for the night. So, you can say that this could be a shot at Canucks fans. It could be a troll job. There's no beef between Tyler Myers and Patrick Demko. I would probably assume that. This ain't P.D. Miller 2.0. But speaking about Patrick Demko and some of the other players on the Vancouver Canucks, I wanted to go over the latest on Vancouver's trade situation. Because we had Chris Johnston on the Chris Johnston Show earlier this week, updating us on the latest Canucks trade rumors. It's going to be the veteran guys, I think, that'll be the focus. The keeper sure ones. Maybe Teddy Blueger or Vander Kane. We'll see if Connor Garland gets included. My sense is they don't really want to move him, Chris Johnston said.
Let's ask a guy who can help you with some winning. Not gonna earn degrees.
About year left, right, and center. No, that is absolutely not the case. And I fully acknowledge that guys like Thatcher Demko and Connor Garland, Brock Besser, and even Tyler Myers, they want to be in Vancouver. We can fully go out there and say that. We can confidently make that assumption because they said it verbally multiple times throughout the course of their contract situations and after they signed their deals. They are Canucks. They want to be Canucks. They don't care who is on the team, who is off the team. They're committed to this city and they're committed to this team. Unlike Quick Hughes. Okay, let's skip that a little bit here. But I wanted to refer to a tweet to get this narrative going. This is what Stewie Griffin said. This is the Canucks, when they have a chance to tank and possibly get a top 3 draft pick. And it's that hilarious video of Penguins players going out onto the ice all wearing Sidney Crosby jerseys, essentially meaning on the fact that Vancouver is on a 2-game win streak ever since they traded away Quinn Hughes. The first time they have won 2 games in a row on the season since the middle of October. And Thatcher Demko is a big reason why they've done that. My question is, if the Vancouver Canucks are serious about wanting to get a top 3 pick, which they seem to be, based off of the commentary on this stuff from guys like Thomas Drance and others, do you consider legitimately trading Thatcher Demko away? Now, playing Demko in the way the Canucks have 2 games in a row against New Jersey and New York on the road, he ends up getting a shutout against the Rangers, a 9-6-2 game against the Devils.
I cannot mention enough how I love that this war criminal Bush is getting exposed in this game. Imagine being worse than Obama. Couldn't be me.
Then let's begin to mention this, because I won. For example, last year's Christmas game. Actually, I won by over 30 points, so sit down and be humble, you greaseball.
That are some big words for someone who can't get out of SpongeBob. I can't help but notice that everyone except you and Obama wear hats. Is that a reference to how both of you are bald?
Joe, Donald is bald, that's for sure, but I am full head of hair. I just keep it short. I literally rock the same haircut for over 30 years, Joe.
For fuck's sake, I'm not bald. How many times will you repeat this fake news? I already disproved it on Jimmy Kimmel or Fallon, and I don't even know they are basically the same.
There are also both comedian talk show hosts that gone mainstream around the same time, and their shows are identical. They both also have no specific features, like, for example, Conan O'Brien with his ginger hair, Lucas hairline, and Stephen Colbert with his glasses.
They're both just a bunch of libtards, too. If you stop building up the lead, you sleeping fuck, I'm trying to win in here.
Let's photo set off most experiences of support and story with this from YSL, Glossier, music, and more. All on the show that is.
Who you calling Sleepy Fatty? Hey, watch it. I was aiming at that Sleepy Joe with 2 acting up like that. And you're also going to get your own Donnie-style nickname, you hobo-looking snowball.
Really, a damn snowball? That was the best material you could come up with? Listen here, Orange Man. I want you to remember that you're speaking with someone who has the full authority and legal rights to shit in your damn stockings this Christmas, so better zip it, or you'll be very surprised and disappointed next week.
Next week? Oh, wow, Christmas is next week. I can't believe it. Yay! Yippee!
Don't forget to put out some baked goods on the table before going to sleep and a warm glass of milk, because I ain't gonna fly all over the world and drop presents or shit down the people's chimneys without getting some calories in.
Asking Joe to remember virtually anything is a very, very bold ask.
Just like asking you to drop even half a pound off this fat fucking pouch you're carrying. Santa might have just catched up to me, but I'm more glad about the fact that it means you have less of a chance of getting even a silver medal, huh?
You're just on the half point on the game, so I wouldn't be talking. Fuck you, just made me mad. I really need some of this Diet Coke to cool down. Fuck yeah. Oh man, this orgasmic taste is like no other. How are there people drinking water out there when you can literally drink this nectar of gods?
I was like, you just got addicted to everything, just like Joe got addicted to alcohol.
Just because I smash a mega pint of wine every now and then does not make me an addict. You just make me angry, and I think I'm going to get another to handle this stress because my hands are literally shaking. Like this one time, I remember that my dog, Commander, stepped on a bee, and I got so stressed about it that I had 1 or 2 mega pints, but then it kind of spiraled, and I woke up the next day with a cut on my thingy, and it hurt a bit.
That was because you watched too much of the trial that you ever heard of Johnny Depp 3 years ago, so that you unconsciously replicated it. You started defecating all over my bed right before going to sleep. I called you out on that, and you got mad and smacked the bottle of wine on my counter and started throwing the dog at me. But you were so heavily influenced that you couldn't hit me, and you only got to get me. You eventually passed out after throwing a couple of them stars.
That happened here in the White House?
Well, not here at the Oval Office, but yeah, it was in the White House.
So that's why Melania was complaining about the smell in her bed so much that we needed to completely replace it with a brand new one.
Get a load of that guy. He can't even keep his hoe on check and can't make her sleep with him in the same bedroom. What a loser.
Call my wife one more time. I'm going to send your ass to Alligator Alcatraz with special cruelty, Joe.
Oh, my, please do. Oh, fuck yeah.
Wait, what? What sense does that even make?
It doesn't. But you're so far down in the gutter that it doesn't even matter at this point. Plus, you're wearing a goofy-ass sombrero, so you're lucky that you're losing this game. Because if you did it again, I would just...
No, you can't just report anybody mildly annoyed. That's not how it works.
It is exactly how it works in Trump's America. You, for example, would land in Kenya, and Howard would land in Iraq, Ukraine. You see, it's all figured out. For people that I don't know that well, I prepared a special wheel of fortune when they spin the wheel and they get sent to whichever country the wheel will stop on. They could be lucky and sent to somewhat civilized country, but they also could have dropped England or some other third world slop, and now basically the entire world is exactly that. So that only makes this game even more thrilling.
Those are real humans with families and friends you're talking about.
Nah, they all act exactly the same. I'm fine with a couple of them, though. Mostly the ones that do all the work for me, like Miguel, who's absolutely cracked at mowing the lawn and acting like my personal DoorDash that I can exclusively order anytime I wish. I once messaged him to get me a slurp pass, though.
Well, yes, I am a muncher, but I don't get what does it have to do with this game being a meanie-weenie to me.
This petrified skeleton did not just say meanie-weenie. The game is back on, suckers. That's how the dawn rolls. Now I have to only defeat another fossil and it's over and I can finally unpack my fucking gift. I hope it would be a brand new golf course. I really could use one.
But I would even sit a golf course in a box. It wouldn't even sit.
That's how dumb are you exactly? There's this thing called a property, dumbass.
I don't know any of that malarkey, but I do know that I don't know how this hole works, so I know that this game knows that I don't know. And in turn, I know that oh crap, what was I talking about again? Oh, right. Yeah, I am a muncher. So what is...
Despite my great performance as usual, I have to say that this hole was a pile of heaping dog shit. I really hope there won't be another one like that in this course or MAGA will riot.
Oh, God, not again. I know it's close to that city, but that doesn't mean you have to repeat it.
What are you even talking about? Oh, hell no. That's not what I meant.
Going off topic, but do you guys remember when I was talking about digital minimalism a couple of months ago?
You mean that time when you were bitching about how modern social media is brain rotting us and then you will ditch your iPhone in favor of a BlackBerry?
Well, I wouldn't call it that, but
what, man? Don't try to spread that shit because how else will people watch our YouTube channel or use Truth Social? You ever think?
Bro, nobody's using that bum-ass Twitter bootleg your salty-ass made when you got bigger.
I was checking my analytics yesterday and I found out that we have as many viewers on PDF as we have on mobile. In terms of that, I think we're killing because I don't think smart TVs are the most damaging thing since not every modern tech is inherently bad. It's mostly just about phones.
Your dentist say iPhone detox, what would you call some fancy ass term for that bullshit propaganda you're trying to push?
I'm just trying to say that there's actually this growing trend among Gen Z on social media that on January 1st, they are planning to revert back to old tech like Discmans, MP3 players, flip phones, PlayStations 2, and some even are planning to get one of those bulky monitors and a computer with Windows XP. Although I don't think that's the case since computers generally are more useful and I don't find people scrolling away their lives on TikTok on their computers. They also have this meme reset trend that has a goal to bring back memes from 15 years ago. But that one I doubt the most. Like no one will then have to start using ironic again because, well, our humor evolved and most of Gen Z simply grew up.
Damn, that's a lot of yapperino, but I agree. I think I do.
Shoppers Drug Mart has great gifts for everyone on your list. Fragrances, bath sets, stocking stuffers, and more. Get gifts for them and PC Optimum points for you.
Nice.
So nice. Get gifts for them and points for you at Shoppers Drug Mart.
Your friend invited you to collaborate on a trip. Infinity pools and beyond.
You know what? I changed my mind. The two top dogs, the greatest stars of Christmas, are battling it out for the first place in this game. One known from the greatest Christmas movie of all time, Home Alone in New York, and second one known from Violent Night.
Donald, no one prefers Home Alone 2 to the original movie, and Santa in Violent Night was just a mere cosplay. I only was an elf. Every other movie was trying to fake me with some lousy actor.
You know what? I had the same thing done to me. Like, I remember I was on SNL twice, actually, but when I won the election, they just kept on making fun of me, like with that murderer Alec and shit, but that doesn't faze me since they became irrelevant after 2016.
All right, you know the deal. Since we are on the last poll, it's the time to shout out our dear members, to which I hope you will join. That's if you don't mind spending a couple of dollars every month, so that's purely optional. And you can get a couple of custom emojis and a badge with my pretty face on it. But yeah, so shout out OMG, it's Birdman Archive and Zuber Sandfish.
Same thing with my fella K31 owner. He always stood by me in the ocean of Obama and Joe fans, and just know that I see and appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Shout out, Jacob. What a lovely name.
Bill, I think you forgot about someone.
No, I didn't. Or I did. Oh, fuck. Yes, I forgot about Serial Painkiller. Oh, my God, I'm so sorry you.
What the actual fuck happened to your voice? You sound funny, not that you don't sound funny daily, but it changed suddenly.
All right, so viewers better get ready for breaking the fourth wall. So basically, 11 Labs is acting up again, and every voice works flawlessly other than mine. We tried like 6 separate samples that were over a minute long, and despite changes, nothing came close. So, right now, this voice is from Minimax, and we're going to try to resolve it in future, but you got to do something in the meantime, and this is the best solution.
I don't know, like, entire voice cloning industry just fell off. I remember there were multiple alternatives that were somewhat close to 11 Labs, although obviously not as good, but they were available, and now it's all gone to shitter. I guess fake news is a real threat, but it sucks that you can't even make fun now because of those malicious people.
That's exactly why I'm developing Truth AI. I'm going to make voice cloning great again. I thought we had a deal with Elon that he would make Grok clone voices, but for some reason that nerd doesn't want to do it, but instead made a Gooner mode, so I'm just going to do it myself. Okay, bye.
Subscribe to Homo Office Gaming right now. It's a lot of donations to part of the experience.